Alright, good morning everyone. We're gonna be continuing the tiger portrait today, but first I need to adjust some things with my sketch. I noticed my proportions are a little bit off, so I'm gonna try and fix those mistakes. What I'm gonna do first is rotate the pupil of the tiger so it's closer to the reference. I'm gonna turn snapping off so I can rotate it freely. Guess like right about there should be fine. It still looks like it's looking at us though, but that's okay. Then I'm gonna use the liquify tool. I'm gonna bring its nose up a little higher. And I need to lower its ear some. Just making a little minor adjustments. This needs to be pushed back a little. Not too much. Okay, I think I'm happy with this, so we're gonna lower the opacity of the sketch. And we can start doing the line art. Alright, I'm starting off with the mouth because that looks like it might be one of the most difficult parts because there's so many curves everywhere. Alright, let me just fix this a little. Sorry, I'm off to a little bit of a late start. There was a lot of things I had to deal with this morning. Next week, during next art stream, I'm probably gonna draw Felix from Stray Kids because someone asked me to draw him, so I'm gonna do that next Wednesday. I think it'll be fun. I don't think I've drawn him before, so I am a little nervous. But I'm gonna do my best. Okay, then I'm gonna use a thinner line for the tiger's gums. I forget I could always paint over stuff once I do the line art. The tongue still confuses me because everything's kind of curled up. Okay, that's the inner part done. Let's get these lines going. I wanted to make myself coffee, but I didn't want to have to use the bathroom. I love coffee, it's just the effects it has. Let me see this. Okay, drawing the teeth. Let's make this a little more curved, just kind of squarish. Okay, now we're getting the other bottom tooth. Then the little outer area of the mouth. Now we need to get the top teeth. I think I'm gonna work on the lower jaw now and work my way down. I'm probably gonna do the stripes on a separate layer just in case I mess up. I don't have to go back and erase the whole line art. I should probably make it fuzzy. No, let's just leave it flat for now. Get this outer shape of his head. Okay, the outer area of that is done. Let me go back to the nose. Okay, now we need to get his forehead. Got this outer side of his body done. Still need to outline the ears and the eye, and then I can start working on his stripes. Okay, I'm working on the outer part of the eye. I don't know what it's called. I don't know the correct terminology for that. Now the iris, and then the pupil. Quick shape helps with making shapes like circles. I can't make a perfect circle, unfortunately. Each time I try to do it, my hands get shaky. It never comes out right. Okay, let's work on the inner nostril. Have a little line here. Then this is a little crease. You know what, I should probably use my soft brush for that. Yeah, that looks better. It's not fully stabilized, so I have to be careful with wobbly lines. Yeah, let's get the areas where his whiskers are at. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick because I followed air down the wrong pipe, and I'm trying not to cough. Alright, that's better. No coughing fits today. Okay, I think I can get started on the stripes. I don't know if I want to use the soft brush for the stripes or just use my fine art brush. I'll see. Then after I get these stripes done, I can start doing the base color of this portrait. Let's get this little blob on the ear done. And a little bit of a stripe on the edge of the ear. Okay, we're getting the jaw cheek area done. Right? Okay, we just need to get this edge. Make it a little squiggly. Now we color in this area. Right, still in the back of the head and ear area. Wait, hold on, let me see. Okay, that's how that works. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'll just leave the reference like that. Almost there. I'm almost done with the head area, and then I can work on its back. Did everyone eat breakfast today? I had a hot pocket for breakfast. It was yummy. It was the meatball one. What I like to do with my hot pockets is I add a little extra seasoning to them to give them more flavor. I use seasonal today. It made it taste scrumptious. Okay, we're making good progress. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss any spots. Okay, working on the stripe near the edge of the tie. I think I hear someone cutting the grass outside. I hear a buzzing noise. First I thought I was hearing things, I'm like, wait, no, it's still going. Alright, the face is done. Well, for the line art part, for the most part. Now, we can work on its back. Starting with this, stripe here. That kind of expands and connects to other parts. Trying to make the lines look as sharp as possible and not dull. Got this. We're making lots of good progress. I wish I didn't feel sleepy today. I hate feeling sleepy. It's like that in between, like you're half awake and you're half asleep, so you keep going back and forth. Getting the ones at the bottom because those are the easiest. Okay, it looks like there's only 3 more stripes to go. Oops, I accidentally made a dot. It happens sometimes. Leaving stray marks. I don't like this song. The weird sound messes with my ears. Where's the skip button? There it is. Okay, let's see what plays. Kind of looks like a mask, like upside down one with this stripe. Reminds me of the masquerade type mask. Okay, we can turn the sketch layer off and now we can color. Yeah, it looks very weird without the stripes. I was curious to see how it looked. Okay, that layer's off. Going to find the orangey color. Well, my palette's kind of orangey for my Sona. Okay, that's too orange. Get the color wheel. Desaturated some. I don't know how to get the right tone of orange. Maybe this? Nope. That ain't it. Let me name it. Base, color. Let's make sure not to miss any spots. Shrink the brush a little bit. I'm just gonna color the whole thing orange, and then whatever needs to be a different color, I'll work on those. I just want to make sure the base is fully orange. Plus, it'll let me know if I missed any spots. think that's good enough. What do I want to work on next? Maybe the eye. Okay, what color is this? It's kind of a yellow-green-ish. I can't see it now. Remove the... What happened? Oh no. Why is OBS having issues today? Okay, it dropped frames. Now I'm gonna try to wait for it to reconnect. Okay, we're back. I don't know why OBS disconnected all of a sudden. I got scared. I'm like, what's going on? I don't need this to happen. I was panicking. Okay, this is a little too saturated. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I was like, why is it disconnecting? I checked everything earlier and it was fine. Name this, the iris. It's like a dark grayish color. That's close enough. Yeah, I was almost in panic mode. Okay, I guess we can look on the teeth and the nose. Okay, so like the pinkish. Make it a little in the red zone. Okay, that's like a hot pink. That's not what I need. These are not the right color. Now it needs a little more red. Okay, that's about the closest I'm gonna get. Then its teeth are yellow. Yeah, right about there. Sorry, just realized I missed a spot with the base color layer. Right here. Oh, I forgot to color pick. There we go. Right, then next is the mouth. Can't forget this corner. I forgot to color in the other teeth. Okay, there, that's done. That's a little too pink for me. There we go. I should probably put this layer underneath the mouth layer. Yeah, that fits better. Okay, all the mouth stuff is done. So now what I need to do is draw these lighter areas. Probably gonna use the soft brush. I should probably clip this layer to the base layer. That would help. Pinch it a little there. What I'm doing is just basically making these little patches of color, and then I'm gonna erase it with the airbrush. Okay, hold on a minute. What I'm doing is blending it a little bit. Okay, I guess I can start rendering. Seems like the light is coming from the left. What happens if I use color dodge? Okay, that's more of what I need. Then I need to add some yellow hues to it. Using screen for the bounce light. Or is it rim light? So far so good. I forgot, I need to draw a background. I guess I can work on that too. Okay, what type of background do I want? I think I want a darker brown color. Okay. I want plants. Here's the foliage brushes. I'm not entirely sure of what I want to do. Probably just gonna wing it. That's what I do best. Okay, we have some grass growing, which is good. Okay, then I'm gonna draw underneath this layer. Nope, that's too green. I guess I'm drawing bushes. I was trying to make brighter green areas, but it's not exactly working. Okay, now it's more noticeable. Huh? I was trying to go to the bottom, and it went up to the top. I need to make the grass stand out more. Need to have more contrast. Okay, that's some foliage. Foliage going. I always get tongue-tied. I think I might try to draw a tree, I suppose. But how am I supposed to see what I'm doing if the tiger's in the way? Let me move my watermark. You stay there. I know the tree is a little wonky, but it is what it is. Okay, I want to go back to my brushes. Drawing the little rain stumps that are usually on trees. I need to practice drawing backgrounds more. I know I've been avoiding it, but it would help me get better at them. Alright. We add some shading to the tree. blue is a little too blue. There we go. Then Gaussian blur it, since it's in the background, it doesn't need that much detail. The main focus is the tiger. I might duplicate this so I don't have to draw another tree. Let me turn snapping on. Okay, flip horizontal, move you over here. Right, I need to draw more parts of the tree. That way it actually touches the bottom of everything. Okay, I need to draw underneath the bushes so they're not see-through. That's much better. Oh, I'm gonna have to mute. I hear a siren. Okay, it's gone now. Still need to fill in some negative space on here. I'll get back to working on the tiger in a little bit. I'm just trying to fill in the negative space on the background. Well, I don't really need to clip this. And some shadow to the background. Maybe I can make like more trees in the background. I don't like this. Don't worry, I'm gonna shade the tree afterwards. Just trying to get the base shape of it down. Stop being a worm, just do what I need you to do. It keeps trying to squiggle. Okay, this tree's done. Let me go ahead and shade it. Wait. Can I group this? I can. I'm gonna group all the tiger layers so I can turn the layer off. I can see what's going on. Oh, a whole lot of emptiness behind the tiger. Okay, what I can do is make this a little longer because I'm gonna duplicate this tree and put it to the right side. Multiply. I need to fix the shading on the trees I drew previously. Just gonna add a screen layer to this one. Maybe not. Okay, it looks like color dodge works better. It's good for me. Right? Question is, do I want to add anything to the background? It's been an hour already. It doesn't seem like that long. What do I want to do? Let me see. Is there a vine brush here? Let's see. Foliage, bushes, leaves, leaves again. Bunch of leaf brushes, grass, plants. I don't see any vines. Well, this is kind of vine-like. Let me see how this looks. Not that big. I don't like the vines. Never mind. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Alright, back to the tiger. Probably add another watermark. Well, I don't want to put it on the head. I want to put it where it'll be noticeable. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to put it on alpha lock. Okay, silver layer. Soft light. Where is it? Oh, I should probably move the one that's on top. There we go. Way it's visible, but not too distracting. Okay, I need to make the outer area like a yellowish color. Okay, that fits. What does Blotchy look like? Blotchy is perfect for this. Okay, back to my brushes. I have too many brushes. Okay, that's too dark. Nope. I'll just focus on the eye shine. I guess something like this. How am I supposed to do this? Oh, no wonder it didn't look right before. I had it on normal mode. I think I might finish the rest of this off stream. I think that's it for today. I made a lot of progress. I appreciate anybody who stopped by and enjoyed watching me draw and color in this tiger. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday morning.